everyone, it's so good to see you. My name is Dolores and welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the little bell and subscribe before you leave. And if you like this video, give me a like, a thumbs up, and you can make a comment. So with Easter only, let me see, what is it, 7 days away? Yeah, I think it's 7 days away. I was trying to get in a couple of more Easter treats before the big day. So today, this is kind of an oldie but a goodie, but many of you may have not seen it, so I wanted to put it on. You know Rice Krispie treats, right? And all the kids love Rice Krispie treats. I loved them when I was younger. I still do. But you don't want to make just plain old square or rectangle Rice Krispie treats. No! We are going to make for you today Rice Krispie Nests. That's right, nests. And when we're done, we're going to decorate them. You're going to love them, and they'll be perfect on your Easter table. You can even use them for little treats for the kids. You can put them in Easter baskets, put them on your dessert table, whatever you like. Enough chit-chat. So let's get started with our Rice Krispie, I'll call them Easter Nests. Now, I'll tell you now what you're going to need, and then I'll put the recipe in the description box down below for you. But after I give you the ingredients, we're going to head on over to the stove because that's where I'm going to be doing some of the magic. So for this recipe, you will need 8 cups of Rice Krispie treats. Make sure you measure them out because you have to have the exact proportions. Otherwise, you'll be saying to me, oh, my nests fell apart. No. So 8 cups. Now, someone asked me, can I use the Cocoa Krispies? Yes, you can. Any crispy cereal like that. So I'm using the regular Rice Krispies today, but if you want brown nests, you can use the chocolate ones. And we're going to need 8 tablespoons of butter. You're going to need 16 ounces of mini marshmallows. Now, the one bag of mini marshmallows that I got is 10.5 ounces. So you'll need to buy 2 bags because you'll need 16 ounces. And then you're going to need some kind of eggs. You can use the colored peanut Easter M&Ms, you can use those Jordan almonds, you can use the malted milk eggs, anything you want because you have to have eggs in your nest, right? All right, so stay with me. I'm heading over to the stove. Be right back. Okay, so I'm at the stove and you're going to need a large pot. So what I want to do is I want to put 1 stick, that would be 8 tablespoons of butter into my pot. I'm going to turn the gas on medium, and I want to have my butter melt. Be very careful while you're doing this that you stay around here because you don't want anything to burn, and the butter will melt quickly. And once I get the other ingredients in here, you'll see we have to keep stirring and stirring because we don't want anything to burn or get ruined. Now, you can't see what's inside the pot, but I'll show you in a minute. So right now we have our 1 stick, which is 8 tablespoons of salted butter, and I have that melting in my pot. I'll hold it up a little so you can see. Hopefully it's melting very quickly. Okay, now what you might want to do is you can use a spatula or you can use a spoon. I have this like silicone hard spoon. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of a non-stick spray. Because when you're working with marshmallows and anything that's gooey and sticky, it just helps. And also, you're going to see I'm using a muffin tin, but it's not the regular size cupcake tin. It's the large muffin tin, and I'll show you that better when we get over there. But it's the larger size, and we're going to spray that also. Even if it's a non-stick pan, we're going to spray it because We don't want to have little tiny midget nests. No, we want to have a nice sized nest. So this is melting nicely, the butter. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have in here my mini marshmallows. And we are using 16 ounces of mini marshmallows. It's close to about a bag and a half. Now, you can use the regular size marshmallows if you like, as long as you make sure you're using 16 ounces. So this butter is melting very nicely. Almost done. Do any of you like the Rice Krispie treats? Have you eaten them when you were a kid? Oh, I used to love those. I believe my grandsons still do, so these will be so cute. I think I'm going to save them. I think I'm going to put them out on my dessert table on a tray. I made my Easter fudge, and I'm having my cannolis. I'm even having some pistachio cannolis. And my son's birthday is Wednesday, so we'll probably have a little birthday cake for him too. And I'm going to make my Cadbury egg brownie. So we'll have lots of treats on our table. Okay, now, I don't know if you can hear it sizzling, but the butter is all melted. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to add our mini marshmallows to the butter. So I'm going to put half of them in now. I'm going to stir it and then put the rest of the half in. This is why it's so important you keep stirring, because we want the marshmallows to melt, but we don't want them to burn. We want them to get all coated with the butter, and they melt pretty quickly. So they're all in there now, and I'm just going to keep stirring until I coat them and they're all melted. It's really a very easy recipe. You can get your kids into the kitchen to help you. You know, I'm a big advocate of that. Get them off their electronics. At least try to for a few minutes and see if you can get them to come in and help you. See how gooey this is getting? See? They're starting to melt. Just keep moving them around. See how they're not sticking as much right now to the spoon? Now, once these melt, they're not melted yet, but once they're all melted in here, and it's nice and smooth, we're going to add our 8 cups of Rice Krispies. Yeah, they're starting to melt. Alrighty. Once I get these done and we make the nest, we'll be doing that over at the island, so you'll be able to see better what I'm doing. But you get the idea. See that? Look at that. Okay, they're all melting nicely. They're almost done. A few more there, you see? They have to melt. Ooh, nice and gooey and smooth and sticky. I think this is all done. That's what you want. You want it to be nice and smooth, just like that. All right, so I have it on medium. I don't want to have it on high. All right, now I'm going to add all my 8 cups of Rice Krispies to this. So here we go. Woo! Now it's very important that you keep stirring. Keep stirring. You want to get all the Rice Krispies coated with the marshmallows. See that? Now, you can put some vanilla in this if you'd like. I didn't today, but sometimes I'll put like a spoon or 2 teaspoons of vanilla in there just for a little extra flavor. And if you do that, put it in while the marshmallows are all melted before you put the Rice Krispies in. Okay, so I'm trying to get all of this coated with the marshmallow. All right, go from the bottom of your pot up. Now, once this is all mixed and it's all coated, I'm I'm going to head on over to the island with this. You don't want, you can't let it sit. You want to move quickly, but you can wait a couple of minutes just to, so you don't burn yourself. It's not too hot. You see how this is coming now? It's all getting coated. And if someone says to you, well, I don't know what the problem was, my nest didn't stay together. That's probably because you didn't have the right proportion of the butter, the Rice Krispies, and the marshmallows. So it's very important that you measure. To get a pot holder over here, it's getting very hot. All right, so this looks done to me. Get the edges and the bottom. All right, yeah, this definitely looks finished. All right, so head on over with me now to the island. You see what it looks like? And we're gonna make our nests, so don't go away. Okay, so as you can see here, I have a large muffin pan. This makes 6 of the nests. Don't use the small cupcake one. I mean, you can if you want, but the nests are gonna be small. And I'm gonna spray some non-stick spray inside these wells, just like that. All right, now, it's important you don't wait too long because you don't want this to harden. You can use a spoon if you want. You're gonna take a good size amount of your mixture and you're going to fill up the wells of the pan. If you want, it's always a good idea to put butter on your hands or spray something on there, which I didn't do, but I may do. Press them down. Okay. We can always put more in later. Now, what you can do is, I got this from, what is that company, Tempu or whatever? One of those things you press down. I'm going to put a little spray on it. Don't know if it's going to work. It's the first time I've tried it. You want to make an indentation in the middle so it'll be turned into a nest. And actually, this little gadget is working perfectly. I'll try to hold that up for you. You see? You need to make an indentation because you want it to look like a nest, and you can fix the edges. And if you need to, you can put a little bit more in. This worked perfect. I was trying to decide. If you don't have one of those, you can just use your sprayed fingers or the back of a spoon. But let me get that in there. Now, some people just let these nests cool off at room temperature, but I'm going to put mine in the refrigerator just for a little while because I think they chill faster and they form a little bit better that way. So let's put a little bit more in. Now it'll start sticking to my hands. Ooh, it's very gooey. Let's see if this thing works again. I am so happy with this. For a couple of dollars I paid for it. It's worth it just to make these. All right. Fix the edges. My hands are clean, don't worry about it. There we go. So I'm going to keep doing this off camera. I'll let you know when I'm done how many this made. And then I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. I'll take a still and put it in for you. And when they're chilled, I'm going to pop them out of the cup and we're going to decorate them. So, don't go away. Okay, I'm back. Well, I took this out of the refrigerator. I probably had it in the refrigerator for about an hour, but you do not have to. In fact, you don't even have to put it in the refrigerator. I just find that it works best that way. So now I'm going to remove these little nests from the cupcake tin. I think I'll just use a butter knife. They should pop right out. So let me move this over, put my dish here. So let's see how nest number 1 comes out. Oh my goodness, look at this. Perfect little nest for the baby eggs, the baby bird's eggs. Oh my goodness, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do them all, but for now I'll just show you what I'm going to do with one. I like to put, well, they do sell edible grass. Unfortunately, I waited too long to find the edible grass. I know they had it in Hobby Lobby, and it was gone. So I'm racking my brain trying to think what I could do. Now you have a couple of options. Some people like to pipe some icing in the middle of that. I'm not going to do that, but that's up to you. What I found was these little bags of Easter grass bubble gum. They were, I don't know, like $1 and change. So I didn't know what they looked like, but I looked in the back and it said 20 servings, and I'm thinking, well, they're probably green. So I took a chance, and look at this. They're perfect. Oh, you're probably not going to see them because I'm using a green screen. But anyway, they're like little shredded bubble gum. I just wanted them for effect. So I'm going to put them, oh, how cute. Just put a few of them in there so they look like Easter grass. Oh, so cute. Now, in there for eggs, you can use peanut Easter M&Ms. You can use jelly beans. You can use those malted milk eggs, whatever you want. So I happen to have a bag here of these speckled, they're actually, I just dropped one. They're actually speckled jelly beans, but I like the colors. So you just take whatever you want and put a few of them in there. Oh, how cute. Oh my goodness, I can't stand myself. And I'm going to put a still in for you because you're not going to be able to see this all that well. But they are adorable. And now you have your little edible Kellogg's Rice Krispie Nests. Perfect for Easter. So let's pop out. Look how easy they pop out. Look at that. And with the indentation, we have a nest. So I'm going to make another one. Let me just put some of this edible grass in here. Oh, it looks so cute. I got lucky with this. And a couple more jelly beans, like maybe, I don't know, as many as you want. I'll put like 5 of them in there. And they are so, so cute. So that's how you make your Kellogg's Rice Krispie Easter Nests. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's really very simple to make. I hope you'll give them a try. Aren't these going to look adorable out on the dessert table? Or if you want, you can put them in those cello bags and tie it. And or you can, put them in an Easter basket. You can keep these in an airtight container. And they'll last you for a while. So I'm going to finish making these off camera. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give these a try. I want to thank everybody who took time out of their busy day to watch me make these little nests. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you tag along my little fun baking journey. So anyway, if I don't see you before, have a very happy and blessed Easter. I appreciate you all. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you again very soon. So now I'm gonna go finish decorating my little nest. So